And welcome back to episode 186 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, here with my point man and co-host, Malcolm. We all on the couch now. King. You on the couch with us.
Clifford, the best hair award judge. How we doing tonight,
We cool. What's happening?
You know, another day, ready to go, ready to talk some basketball.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I just gotta make sure everything running. We good. Okay. Man, this motherfucker, every time it update, it throw me off and it like doesn't put all the audio through, so I had to make sure we was right that time.
The CT looked like a background dancer to one of them Beyonce videos or something. CT got the shirt off and shit. I'm not mad at you, CT. I'm not stupid.
Hey, check the back. Yeah, you know it's...
Look at him here. Look at him.
My dog got the Cal Kuzma on.
Right. Hey, yeah, I'm start calling CT Coos, young Coos out here. Okay?
That's
if
crazy.
If it's three stripes, I'm rocking it.
Right.
He been saying that nigga in Adidas head.
CT Adidas everything, boy.
Listen,
my boy don't play.
That motherfucker think he Jam Master J.
Right.
I be seeing him out with the club pics and his Adidas shit with his bucket hat and everything. I said,
I'll be putting it on in the club.
He's rocking. He's going hard. He must know somebody at the company.
You hear me?
Or he said Adidas don't use.
Get my foot in that door.
He said Adidas don't use sweatshops over there in China, so I'll rock with the, for my own ego. No, I'm just playing. But we in this bitch, we talking basketball. We had 2 great games leading up to this here finals. I don't want to say 2 great games, but I do want to say that game before last. I wish I could have. Yes, I wish I could have been in the room with you and see your reaction when that went down. Because even I had my mouth open like, oh shit.
I was cursing, doing a lot of cursing.
I just don't get it.
I don't. I was like, yeah, Boston about to let these dudes play to it. Like they was winning, like up big. And let them come all the way back.
Ain't no such thing as winning against the Heat. The clock got to be at 0.
Nah, you right. They fight to the last second until my shower heads. I was a 104-103 victory by the Celtics, game 6. What day was that?
You got to, and Pat Riley in the building. He in every game.
Listen,
every game.
It's game time. This ain't no regular season shit. Pat looking to see who he got about to get rid of next, because what motherfuckers lack to understand is that guy who arguably could have gave a run for Rookie of the Year this year, Nikola Jovic, was out. Didn't play at all. Whole season out. One of your best players out. So now Pat got to sit down there on the bench and say, who the fuck I'm going to get rid of when this nigga come back?
Man, Pat got some guys. He knew I want to go get from the G League.
Hey.
Like, y'all got guys. Kane, he's a monster. He ain't even. He's just over there chilling, ain't he?
You talking about Jamal Cain?
Kane, yeah. And then DJ Hard too. Stewart.
They pulled him up from the. They pulled him up from the G League.
Yeah, I mean, they play with they play on our G League squad.
Oh, so they're not. Right, okay.
We've ran them in 2 ways, back and forth. That's how Hayward Highsmith got into the 15.
Right, I saw that. I definitely saw that.
Hopefully my dude Drew Smith, he from my hometown Evansville. He was with the Heat earlier this year. Hopefully he get a little ring if y'all do something.
He's still a G Leaguer. He's still with Sioux Falls. So
no, he got traded to Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Cause we brought him. He played quite a few games this season with us as well.
I said, I wish he was still in that squad. I know he's sick.
Did he play?
I know he cool with Max and them too. He was like, man, Max and them wish he was still there, but yeah,
he played in the league this season.
Yeah, he played quite a few games for.
He played against the Clippers. He played a couple games with the Heat. We started a couple games.
So,
and if you look at him, it don't look like he can ball.
Nope.
I'm not even familiar with the dude. What's his name?
And I knew the Heat was gonna like him because he ain't gonna bring no type of drama off the court. He already married. Like he one of them dudes is gonna be in the lab all the time. So I knew he was like a Heat culture guy.
Know, to run in with a chance with an organization like the Heat, you can't have that bullshit affecting you.
Facts.
We need to know that no matter what the hell you going on at home, you still gonna come to work.
Facts,
you know,
man. Yep.
Not sit on the clock, come to work.
Okay, I think I have seen him before.
Curly hair dude.
He played in the summer league.
Yeah, I think
he went to Mizzou.
Oh yeah, I did. I see that. Yeah, I definitely.
He played for the summer league like 3 years in a row. I'm like, damn, he's gonna be a summer league guy forever.
Yeah, I have seen him before.
I mean, he's done good things in the
I don't know what his ball's like, but I have seen him before.
Well, he's kind of elevated enough to get, put on with Brooklyn. So,
man, he would have.
Oh, he on the Nets? Like he on the Nets?
Brooklyn, yeah.
That was the last. Yeah, according to CT, that was the last.
He was on the play. Yeah,
no, it said that. I saw that, but I didn't know if it was like a situation where they picked him up and then dropped him back down to their G League, but he's on the actual Nets.
And it's crazy because he got traded, and I'm thinking they was gonna bring in some more G League teams. Like the next team already got a G League team, but they was bringing him up to play with KD now.
But you got to think about it though, man. Like, look where you pulling them from. It's all about where you pulling them from. At that level.
Well, fuck all that. What do you think that lineup looks like once you do get Nikola Jovic back? Right now, who you got? Caleb Martin running the 4 for you?
I mean, Jovic is healthy. You said
they just not playing.
You said Caleb running the 4?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't they have him at the 4?
I guess I would say Struth.
Yeah, I think you are right.
Y'all always got a small dude.
I would just say him and Jimmy roams between the two.
Yeah, it was PJ last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was PJ last year.
It was PJ last year. Yeah.
And then it was like Jones was there before that. Was it the dunk champion? Y'all had Crowder. Y'all had
Damian Jones.
Andre Iguodala played the 4 that year. Y'all was in the bubble.
Yeah, y'all.
Jay Crowder.
I guess that's small ball across the board.
Yeah.
He perfecting that over there.
Yeah, they play small ball across the board. But the whole reason why I said Jovic, and I understand he may be healthy now, but clearly you can't play him. You know what I'm saying? He missed the entire season.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about the Heat. You always wondering, why the hell Spo ain't playing so-and-so? We winning. Don't be surprised if Hero started, fell into a 6-man role again.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
But I mean,
hey, you right. You sound right.
That's a part of the question, though, right?
I ain't going to get you, Q. You right. I said, I remember that day. I was like, Caleb Martin. Y'all gonna win with Caleb Martin? And after that,
balling.
Dude got the sparking.
Balling.
Even the game he started, I said, man, how did he got like 12 rebounds right now? What is going on?
Balling. Averaging above or averaging 50% from 3.
Hey, look, you can shout that out to Boston for what they did to him last year. They tried to make him put it on. They tried to make him put certain points of the game on his back last year by leaving him open.
Wow,
he did a lot
jumper
of
so flick.
Boston.
You see how that shit looks so weird.
Yeah, last year.
Oh, you mean against Miami?
Yeah, last year.
Okay.
I'm talking last year in the conference.
I thought you were getting Boston confused with Charlotte. Like, I thought you were saying when he was on Boston. Okay, I follow now.
No. When we played Boston in the conference finals last year.
Right. I follow now.
Loki had the same team, huh?
Huh?
Y'all had the same team, but probably just with Tucker,
without Kevin Love.
Minus Hero.
And Zeller.
And we didn't have Hero most of the season.
Yeah, they ain't have Love, Zeller. Is it somebody else?
Nah.
Where the fuck Oli been at?
Oladipo?
Yeah.
Oladipo's hurt. He's done.
He hurt that.
He's hurt as fuck.
Hurt that.
Yeah, he's done. He's all the way out.
He's limping. Shit.
It was in the playoffs, I think, too.
Now listen, I don't care if this your homeboy Q. Everybody talking shit about Lonzo and them talking about he gonna have to retire. Pack Oladipo up. storage closet. I mean, cardboard box, Sharpie on the back. Put him up in the storage because he's never gonna be Oladipo again.
I mean, not that Oladipo.
I take him for what he gives us. You know,
he plays 20 minutes a game.
It's cool,
and he still get hurt.
It's cool.
Because he put on a lot of, his body ain't the same. He probably put on a lot of weight.
I'm sure.
He's chunky over there in Miami.
The way our team is now, when you talking about getting through an 82-game regular season, the way most guys don't want to play, those are a lot of rest nights for other guys. For the games Oladipo can play. So
no, you are correct.
Games, you know, I could rest Jimmy 15 and get Bam 10.
I'm starting to think, though, we need to stop being so hard on AD.
Why?
Because AD has an excuse.
Exactly.
AD has an excuse. Oladipo has none.
Huh?
AD's excuse is what he's been telling y'all. I don't want to play the 5. I don't want to play it. I'm better at the 4. Put me at the 4. I don't have to bang around with these big niggas as much. I'm not going to get hurt as much.
They don't.
Oladipo been playing the same position for his entire career and cannot stay healthy at it. And it's a guard position. So if you're smart, right, and it looked like Oladipo was learning this, where it's like, I'm gonna cut the drives out, I'm gonna just stand back and take my shots when they open, play a nice, smooth game.
Man, that's not Victor. Just a couple years ago, he was All-NBA, All-Star.
How many's a couple? A couple would indicate
2019.
2. A couple would indicate 2. So now we talking 2 couples. Now we talking a polygamous relationship here. No.
2019, 20.
Yeah, it's been at least 4 years since Oladipo been. He was with Indy.
Could be swinging.
It could be swinging, right. You either swing it or polygamous, one of the two. She either staying for the relationship or you sending her home in an Uber. One of the two. You hear what I'm saying? But either way, the last great Oladipo we saw was when he was in the playoffs fighting
Brian got swept.
It was Brian.
They lost and they was.
It was Brian.
Yep. It was. I remember.
Yep. And Oli was the only one out there putting up points.
They was going at it. Yeah.
He was the only one, like putting up 47 pieces and shit.
He was. 3-ball was looking crazy.
Man.
I think for what the Heat demands, if he wants to continue to play, we're not the team for him, though.
I agree.
Unless you take that UD treatment.
To be on that floor, you got to go hard while you on that floor.
UD deserved to get that treatment, though, CT. But what was you saying?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Unless you want to,
he ain't been around long enough. Only way he get that UD treatment is if Udonis Haslam takes off the polo shirt
just
himself.
Like Jimmy want him around. Jimmy want Victor around. They want him around. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else want him in the league. He's going to be one of them type players.
He hasn't done enough in Miami to earn that.
Nah, not at all. That's why I said UD would have to take off his polo himself and hand it to the nigga. That nigga so old that his jersey swap is going to be a coach's polo.
What?
Damn, that hurt.
You hear that? Am I lying? They gonna be like,
I wouldn't be surprised if he swapped into a coaching uniform.
There you go. There you go. Where that guy
been? I got on just to tell y'all my squad made it to the finals.
Oh shit!
This nigga clowning.
You gotta
purple and gold, baby.
And it say Lakers 6.
Oh shit!
Q get him.
Hey, it looked like he got way more. He got more Laker gear than Heat gear. Goddamn.
Listen, get this old flip flopper.
He should have kept a hat on at that point.
No, it's just the Heat jerseys I had. They was not authentic and they was peeling, so I ain't wear them bitches.
It's time to get some new ones, my boy.
So he said, "Let me give Malk some love."
Man,
listen, like I said, we all on the couch now, baby.
It's like that.
They're in the office.
It's like that.
Damn.
That nigga came out shooting.
Okay.
So how you feel about your squad? How you feel about your squad, D, since you back with us? Because I know
calling me up every day about them.
I know prior to the playoffs, you was talking real spicy about Miami.
Well, I was talking spicy as in if we didn't do what we were doing now, we were gonna lose.
I'll give you that, but I also
we were not playing like this at the end of the season. Like we were not playing like this. Everything I was saying was legitimate.
1,000% agree.
Caleb Martin was gonna be as good as he is. Like he hooped a little bit, but he didn't even get that many minutes like that in the regular season. So like y'all
don't give my nigga a shot. That's what it comes down to. Y'all don't give Caleb a shot. And I have been pointing it out, and it's
Caleb
so crazy.
Wasn't gonna be this good during his regular season.
No, I don't think so either.
You couldn't have projected that at all.
I don't think so either.
Right place at the right time.
But he is the. You know what's ironic though? You would think, I know that he got waived by Charlotte, and that's how he ended up getting to the Heat. But I feel like I can't even say that. I think those are wrong words before I even say it.
J. Cole, it looked like J. Cole got him to the Heat.
I was just gonna say Cody seems like he would fit the culture more at the Heat. Like he would, the defense, he's still a good scorer, but he's the more dog on D. You don't think?
No. But
Caleb was the pretty boy. That's why he didn't get drafted. Caleb tried to make his drive off of being a scorer, but he wasn't good enough to be an NBA scorer. Cody was like, "Nah, I'ma just do dirty work."
Right. That's what they say. That's what they say, and that's
what I'm saying. Man, I was saying we don't know if he got waived because he was undrafted. Because undrafted guys are always like I was watching.
They're the first to
Arenas. They're always the first to go. I was watching Bills Arenas the other day, and Kenyon Martin and them were saying every single year in training camp, there's undrafted people that they're like, damn, like bro,
you got to clear the roster. You got to make room.
Run with us, and then but if you're already paying somebody, you're not just gonna take that hit to sign a new contract. Because that's double the hit, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're just gonna get rid of whoever is not under no type of money deal, whoever. And they're like, we got the twin brother, maybe he'll pan out and we're already paying him. So,
but the Heat are different anyway, right? Because isn't it still them with the most undrafteds?
Yeah, we have like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think y'all got the most undrafteds out of the league.
Yeah, we have 5 or 6.
You know, UD undrafted too, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know UD was undrafted.
20 years.
Yep.
See that, but that's another reason why I say I feel like Cody would fit the system, like they would fit the culture more because Cody is UD. I'm the grind guy, but I can still get you a bucket.
You know what I was thinking the other day? Miami culture is Drew League culture. Dudes that can just go work. But listen to me though. Listen to me. Dudes that can work hard, go work a 9 to 5, but still come put in some fucking work.
But you ain't giving them nothing.
What you mean you ain't giving them nothing? Where do you think Max Strus came from?
Yeah, but you got another dog. Okay, you got a team of dogs.
I agree with some parts.
DePaul at first, but they definitely got him from them summer runs that he was definitely
but you got it
before he came to the league.
And that's what coaching come in at, and that's what Pat Riley come in at. You made them understand and believe.
But that's what I'm saying.
And with the role I'm putting you in, hold on. And with the role I'm putting you in, no matter what name on the back of whoever fucking jersey, you can get the dub.
But you got to find people that will feed into that. Not everybody will feed. But not everybody will feed into that. And what I'm saying is the people that are in the Drew League are hungry enough to feed into that.
I agree with a part of that statement.
Dude, I'm saying dudes that are already coming from big name colleges, you can go undrafted from a big name college, but you're still going to feel entitled because you feel that you should have been this person. You're going to always feel like that you should have been a star, and you're never going to try to play the role that they give you. Never. Because you think that you're better. You think that you're better than you actually are. You know what I mean? But someone that comes from a Drew League that gets a chance like Max Strus, or comes from a school like DePaul that's not so big.
There you go. Now you're getting me back on. Yeah, you're getting me back on now. I'm understanding what you meant by that more.
I'm hungry.
Right.
I mean, Caleb Martin. J. Cole called for Caleb Martin. That man could have been in the Drew League. He could have been. Only thing he probably was doing was summer runs.
Who?
Here's
Caleb Martin. At the time?
Right, when he didn't get drafted, right. I mean, he was probably still doing the visits. He was probably still going to visits.
Yeah, he was doing shit, but from the story
before he left Nevada, he was balling.
But I'm saying the story that they keep on telling that he was hooping in North Carolina at J. Cole's home gym. So like,
here's the thing though. This is the difference. Because if you knew their college careers, Caleb was the star.
Yeah, but at Nevada though.
I get it. And that's the thing. Now follow me, right? Follow me. So Caleb was the star because he was the scorer. He was the guy you went to get the bucket. Cody was, again, the grind guy, the trash man. And for everybody out there listening, I do not mean trash man in a bad sense. I mean like the guy, man. Right, the guy that does all the dirty shit. That's who Cody was.
Hoopers know.
Now, just like you turned your nose up when you said at Nevada, though, is the same way these NBA recruiters was like, yeah, he's a bucket, but look who he playing against. So then he gets to the league trying to take that same MO in with the big dogs, and motherfuckers is like, just as we suspected. Just as we suspected, that 22-point average in college now drops down to 14.
Or 8 at the time. Not even 8.
No, you are right.
Like 5 points, like when he got waived. Like he wasn't getting.
You are right. You are right. Now the question is, out of these two, which one do we keep? I would, of course, they made the right decision. I would keep the cleanup guy with a bucket, with a J on him.
But we had him last year too. Think about it. We had him last year too. DMP the whole playoffs. So think about it. Somebody like that, not everybody will feed into being on the bench a whole DMP all playoffs, and then next year you give me the runs. Not everybody will have the mental capacity to just come out like that and hoop like that.
Oh no, I think he would. I think he would because he believes himself.
But I'm saying he believes in that and he's hungry. But I'm saying people from big name schools and dudes that I feel like Pat Riley is doing a great thing by going to get people that he feels that will feed into believing in themselves. He's not getting dudes that are like, oh, I'm already him. Not a single person that is in. I guess Tyler Hero is like the only flashy dude on the squad. But like other than that.
Say Bam was him,
but Bam was him. But you don't hear Bam saying, "Oh, I'm him." You don't even see Bam on social media. You don't see Bam talk at all.
That's the Heat culture for you. None of them.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying not everyone can.
You got a rat behind you.
That when they get there, it ain't like they don't go there. Like,
right.
I feel like
you got a whole rat behind you. You ain't see that.
I don't know, bro. I feel like they're not going to even bring you there unless they know.
Just like Bron. LeBron changed when he got to Miami too.
But that's Bron.
But I'm saying he changed when he got to Miami.
Changed as far as what?
I get that. I just don't think that Pat Riley's just bringing anybody to Miami.
Then he got better.
You think LeBron changed his play style when he got to Miami?
Oh yeah,
he changed a lot about it. He learned how to play 4 quarters.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He actually learned how to play.
But
his mental got right. He was reading books and stuff. He was.
No, I definitely agree. That was also when he dropped back down to 235 that season. Right. I get all that, but I'm just saying
we have a body fat. We have body fat.
His playmaking improved because he had people to pass to.
Miami has Cole in their contract.
Norris Cole.
What? Fuck Norris Cole. Shane Battier was a bucket. Shane Battier was a bucket. Shane Battier was a corner bucket.
Mike Miller wanted him.
I wanted him when he came when LeBron went to Cleveland. I was happy.
I was happy when we had him.
I was happy when he went to Cleveland.
Shane Battier was a bucket.
So don't say he was actually doing a lot down.
No, he had DMPs. But you also had Chris Bosh, you had Dwayne Wade, you had Ray Allen.
Battier wasn't a bucket. Neither was Richard Jefferson for that cast. Because he didn't play every fucking game.
You can include Shane Battier in what I said. Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, Dwayne Wade, Shane Battier. Now,
Mario Chalmers.
Now, from that 03 to what, 08, 09 Cleveland Cavaliers team?
They wasn't doing
that whole time. Name me 4.
James Jones. We had James Jones. They were all.
James Jones was the highest 3 percentage in the league at one point. Go ahead, Q.
James Jones was definitely playing for us. That's why
Mr. DMP is James Jones.
No, Bron took them to Cleveland with him because what they did for him in Miami.
He wasn't playing though.
Bro,
James Jones played in the playoffs.
He played for us.
But was he not Mr. DNP?
He had the highest 3-point percentage in
miss a lot.
In the NBA at one point.
When we needed him, he was hooping. Was he not?
Yeah, he was in the playoffs.
He stayed ready with that jumper, but yeah, other than that,
that's all he needed.
That's all Shane needed.
That's all Danny Green needs.
And Shane would give you a little defense every now and again.
He's tripping.
Hey,
he's a Miami hater. If it ain't about LeBron, it ain't nothing.
I'm just saying, LeBron was nice in Miami though, for real.
If LeBron already had playmaking and trusted his players, then we would have beat Dallas in the first fucking round.
No, I don't think you could say that. I mean, it's fair. It's fair, but I don't think that's that.
I have a solid question.
I will say that.
I don't think you can say it because any team, you got to think any team. Like think about
because that 2011 team. It was
Rajon Rondo. They didn't get that dub his rookie year, did they?
No, not his rookie year.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Think about somebody like Rajon Rondo, especially in that era. You was like one of the best passers in the league. It took a minute, right? It took a minute for him to get comfortable with the team around him. So you can't expect LeBron to come in from Cleveland to a brand new squad, a whole bunch of egos, and then just be ready to. They still made the finals.
I'm sure they surprised they made it that far.
Yeah,
right.
But you got to think about how many times.
You weren't
was about to lose to the Bulls. Well, y'all was.
Man, it didn't matter.
We won on a lot. They
brought on themselves.
We won a lot of game winners that year for sure. A lot of games were close.
A lot of comebacks.
I'm just saying. There's a million things LeBron could have done better in that final series to bring it out.
I agree, and let's keep it a buck.
That's why I'm saying he had to learn. That's all I'm saying. Like that's why I'm saying he learned his playmaking ability.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy how people say LeBron.
Though.
Because when they closed out and won their first championship, it wasn't off.
Let's replace the word learned with replay or improved.
No, he learned.
Because he had playmaking.
He was more like AI in Cleveland.
Yeah, he had playmaking in Cleveland, and nobody was making shots.
But nobody was saying that Bron was this flashy ass dude until he was with D Wade. But like when he was with D Wade.
But think about the markets though. How many people are watching Cleveland Cavaliers games?
But like it was LeBron. He had all of them.
Yeah, he did.
He had all of them. He had every game since he came from high school. He has had every.
They did do justice.
Squad he has been on.
They did do justice about getting them more shine when he got there for sure. But I'm talking about market wise. It's a whole lot of. Think about Miami in general. Think about the Latino community that didn't give a fuck about LeBron playing for Cleveland.
What?
Why would they be worried about LeBron playing in Cleveland if they're not even worried about? Hold up, if they're not even
the only team that they like is Miami.
Listen, if they're not even worried about attending their own games, they damn sure don't give a fuck about LeBron in Cleveland. Stop playing.
They do.
It's LeBron. If he is this guy,
there you go. Whatever.
If he is God and this GOAT, like everybody says he is.
Them motherfuckers tailgating in the parking lot. They ain't even in the game.
Hey, look, they got a club out back in some
right. You hear what I'm saying?
It's a Doers Club bar.
They buy his shoes though. They wear them with jeans.
You're fucking stupid.
He's dumb as fuck, man. That nigga dumb as fuck, man. He said they wear them with jeans. Oh shit.
Big ass LeBron sixes with some fucking skinny jeans.
They long anyway. Them motherfuckers is long anyway. It look like you going scuba diving.
And there's some buckets though. They're big, like.
I got a couple pairs of LeBrons in there. I ain't gonna lie.
But let me ask y'all this though, and CT's probably gonna like cry and get mad at me for asking this question.
Bitch, I ain't crying about nothing. You better watch
it. If Jimmy Butler finds a way to beat Denver,
look, he's praying for it.
No, I'm I am. How is he not considered the best Miami Heat to ever put on a jersey?
Whoa!
That's what I'm saying. That's the fried shit he be saying.
How's that fried? Who you gonna say? Who you gonna say? LeBron, who had assistance from D Wade, Chris Bosh.
Well, see, this is funny.
Only 3 Miami Heat players to ever put up.
You know what?
8 or more 25-point games in the playoffs.
I'm gathering some shit.
LeBron and D Wade.
I'm gathering.
Has put up 8 40-point games in the playoffs.
Listen. This younger generation is too caught up on the trophy. You hear what I'm saying? Because for you to say Jimmy Butler to be the best Heat just by beating the Nuggets. Now
I'm not saying by beating the Nuggets. I'm saying by beating almost 3-time MVP.
But I mean, also think about the guys.
That he could have been the best player and one of the best players to ever play this game.
But think
if
about
you're not saying rings. Joker's better than LeBron right now.
But you're going to disrespect Dwayne Wade.
But again,
no, Joker's not better than Bron, CT.
No.
Yes, he is.
I would say currently. I would say at the moment.
Or he just got all-time lead score this year.
Currently, he is better than him.
But not overall. Fuck
but
no.
I'm saying,
hold on, wait a minute.
If Jimmy Butler beat LeBron, it would not matter as much as he beat the Joker right now.
I don't know if that's true because this is the Joker's first time in the titles.
But why wouldn't it though?
Let's break it down piece by piece.
I'm talking about by skill wise, the Lakers team were ass compared to the Nuggets.
And I want you to break it down, Mal, but I just want to point this out is that there was just an article today that said that Nikola Jokic will not get the credit he deserves if he wins this finals. Because on his run, he's playing a Heat team that had to fight from the play-in through. So you're essentially the number 1 seed with the most time to rest, recover, whatever you need to do. And then you're playing a squad who had to fight even before the playoffs. Still got gas. So they're basically saying
I think it's working to their goodness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, advantage, you know what I'm saying? Like they would have been resting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know,
might have been off.
They went to a lot of game 7s too, you know, they was playing them 2 days later, keeping it rolling. I feel like they'd have got rest, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what could have happened.
But like my thing is I just don't see how this Heat championship
You think Jimmy the best Heat player? I don't see how you think.
I just see, but I'm just saying, how is this championship not harder to ever get than the 2 that LeBron got in a row?
What, the Spurs?
I'm talking about how can you say it? At the end, though, Tim Duncan was not in his fucking prime. That was the end of his
But you know, it's funny.
End of his run.
It's funny. Why? It's funny that you say that because when you talk about like Heat, like famous Heat, like Jimmy being the best Heat,
there aren't many.
Listen, think about teams that had to play in the East with the Chicago Bulls that constantly dominated the Eastern Conference. You got your Tim Hardaways, your Alonzo Mournings. You have all of these players that came before the LeBrons and the D Wades that were true to life ballers that couldn't get past Jordan. Does that mean that they're now?
Last time I said Alonzo Mourning, what'd you say? Oh, you're joking. When I
as what? Him being a great
that might have great. No, you probably said that he was better than somebody that he's not better than, and that's
I did. I just said that you cannot put LeBron as the greatest Heat of all time because he's LeBron.
I wouldn't
either.
Put LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. But that was my argument because that's why I said CT's going to get mad because that was our argument.
Well, no, the argument was you said it very clearly. It wasn't even an argument. It was a statement. How is Jimmy Butler not the best Heat of all time if he pulls off this Nugget victory? I can tell you how.
Who would be the top guy?
Well, listen, I can tell you how. I couldn't give you a top. I mean, I couldn't give you a top guy.
You're a Miami Heat fan if you just say one name.
LeBron.
I would say Wade over LeBron. I would say Wade over LeBron.
Wade is number 1 hands down.
They worship Wade. Darren in Miami. He's a god in Miami.
How many years has Jimmy Butler been with the Miami Heat?
Like 4, 5, 6.
How many times have we been to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals since Jimmy Butler?
How many have you won?
Exactly. Dwayne's got it done.
Look who we fucking playing. We're playing Greek. We're playing fucking Giannis. We're playing people that are fucking supposed to be the next big fucking thing in the fucking world of basketball. What are you saying? These are about to be the next.
I mean, I agree with that, but it's not like the Heat didn't have to get past Boston with KG, Paul Pierce,
that's what I was saying. The big three.
There's always going to be somebody to battle.
With Detroit
Pistons
and
Ben Wallace. Come on now, like all I'm saying.
Bulls with Derrick Rose in them back.
All I'm saying is the reason why.
Ran 4 straight against Dallas with Dirk and them boys, man.
Or
they won the first 2 in Miami, and Wade.
I just don't know how you can make that logic. Right?
I'm gonna put it like this:
because everybody says LeBron's the king. LeBron should have won. So if Joker took out LeBron in a fucking broom sweep,
and you're in 20, don't forget that,
and we beat Joker, right? Make that logic to how it's not.
Well, wait, because it's
hold on. Time out.
Time out. No, you just said if we beat LeBron, it would not be as bad as if we beat Joker. You just said that it wouldn't matter. You said it would matter more if we beat LeBron than beating Joker. And how is that possible when Joker beat LeBron?
I don't know who said what. I can't.
You did, Cliff. You did.
Oh, I don't care.
I said what?
I said if we beat Joker this year, it would matter more than if we had beat LeBron and the Lakers. And you said, I don't think that's true.
Oh, yeah. And you didn't let me get out my statement. But go ahead first, Malcolm, because I have it on. Go ahead. I'm locked in.
I don't even know. I'm just blown away.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing right here, right? Is the Denver Nuggets, be it a great team, great put together team, I'll say. And the one thing that I feel like puts them over the top is the fact that they're all healthy this year. But what I will say is they are, again, a team full of shooters. They're a team full of shooters. The only 2 people that drive on that entire team are Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. And we know Aaron Gordon to be wishy-washy and Jamal Murray to be a guard. If you stop him from driving, he takes wild shots. We know that as well. The Heat have great guard defense. Great guard defense, which limits Jamal Murray's drives. Aaron Gordon's wishy-washy. I don't care if nobody's guarding him, but you know you got a fighter in Strus and Martin that will definitely cover them motherfuckers. So now you're forced to shoot, right? And how did the Celtics lose this Eastern Conference Finals? By taking dumb shots because they couldn't get to the rim. Mind you, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in Game 6 went 0 for 8 from 3, as well as 0 for 5 from 3.
Moving the goalpost.
0 for 4. But that's what I'm getting at is that's not their only 0-4 from 3-point games. We can go back into the books and pull up other games where both of them scored no threes at all, which means that those shot contests mean something in Miami.
But take away expectations. What seed were the Lakers coming into this playoffs?
They were the 8th seed, right?
So
I believe so.
So if you're not only holding the Lakers to having LeBron that they should have won, they are in the same position as the Miami Heat are right now if they would have made it to the finals.
Well, the difference between the Heat and the Lakers are we just talked about it. The Heat are a well-constructed team. They're a team that
have drama all year. Like,
they're a team that believes in undrafted players and picks them up into stardom.
Hold up. No more since y'all lost.
Hold up. When you look at the Lakers, on the other hand, you have AD and you have LeBron, an awfully constructed team, which is why they played fucking Scrabble with it all throughout the season. Mixing up who they need on the squad. Let me get rid of them. Let me get that. The whole season.
That's moving the goalposts.
No, it's not.
Niggas were saying that LeBron's winning no matter what.
You see what's going on, Q?
We got LeBron, we're winning. We got LeBron, we're winning. And now y'all niggas ain't winning and y'all lost. And now y'all saying a better constructed team. Like, hell no. Y'all got swept and that shit is no. Hell no.
Well, who's y'all? Because you talking to me like I'm a Laker.
The niggas that ain't talking right now, that just looking.
I love it. You talking so much shit right now. Y'all not to get a ring.
Well, see,
I have text right now to where you're saying that Miami was
don't say that. You can't even say that.
I've been on the podcast. They were going to be done.
I'm saying, but like that's trash to say that when like you've been saying the Lakers were going to win no matter what all year.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, Darren, that I'm trying to find out between you and CT, because this is what it comes down to. I'm a Lakers fan. I can't stress that enough. Okay, CT is a LeBron fan. The whole world knows that. So are you coming at LeBron, Darren, when you're talking your talk, or are you coming at the Lakers?
If you come at LeBron, how can you not come at the Lakers?
Yeah, what?
Like, what you talking about? I'm coming at the whole organization.
I got to root for the Lakers because LeBron on there. So
yeah,
it don't matter.
The Lakers would be a 13th seed without LeBron. So I'm talking about the whole squad.
It don't matter regardless. Because the conversation, again, goes back to the Heat. We're on the couch. You got that. Right. Pat yourself on the back. Right. But now we're talking about this matchup.
Right.
The Miami Heat.
We had an easy road to the finals.
You're putting words out there.
No, I'm not. I'm asking. I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you to put in perspective how this ring is not a hard ring.
Didn't we just have a conversation about saying the article said that the Miami Heat had to fight?
I'm asking you, though, not the article. I'm asking you.
Clearly, I agree with it, or I wouldn't have brought it.
I didn't know you agreed. I thought you were
How can you not?
Topic. Because I thought you were just saying some shit so we had something to talk about.
It seemed like you trying to avoid what we have to talk about.
I'm not.
So tell me about the Heat and the Nuggets. Stop asking me about LeBron. Stop asking me.
How is this ring not hard?
Heat and the Nuggets. Any ring is hard to get. Let's clear that up. Any ring at all, hard to get. Even
he ain't mad at the Lakers.
Bro, we had a 3% chance of winning against the Celtics, bro.
Right, but here's the thing though.
Against us all.
Here's the thing though. While he talking all that shit, everybody can rewind the tape and hear you talking about Miami.
But I'm a Miami fan.
He did not have that much energy.
But CT, all I said was we were playing like shit. If my team is playing like shit, I'm not about to be delusional like CT and be like,
that ain't all you said, my G. You was talking tough. They ain't making the playoffs. They ain't doing that. All kinds of shit.
But I have not switched who my team is all year. And if my team is playing ass, we barely made the playoffs. We made the play-in, Cliff. We didn't make the playoffs.
Hold on.
We made
I got a question.
And we lost our first game against the Hawks. Like,
I got a question. Hold on. I got a question. Okay, I got a question. When you was talking all that flim-flam, and I was trying to prove my point about what the Heat were going to do, didn't they do what I said they were going to do?
Yeah.
But me and you ain't arguing. It's me
when it don't matter.
Hold
on, wait a minute. I ain't even
didn't have as much time.
I have more confidence in the Heat than he did.
He didn't have as much
time. How the fuck did that work?
I ain't even done yet. Fuck all that. When we lost to the Hawks, where he was, what I said, I ain't worried.
Real shit.
Bruh.
That's exactly what you said.
I know. When we first lost the game against the Hawks, I told everybody in here.
Hold on.
Y'all lying on my name.
I'm about to start clipping shit.
You lying, bro. You lying. Because I said we lost that game on purpose to play the Bucks. Y'all lying.
I'm finna tell you how much of a fan I am, bro, and how much I believe in what we putting together. See, you don't get a Heat as an organization enough credit, but I'm finna force you to give them some credit. See, when there was 3 minutes left in the game against the Bulls in the play-in game, and we needed to win that motherfucking game, Mount texted me. He was like, uh-oh. And I was like, I ain't worried. And what happened? What happened? Come on.
Wait.
I wasn't worried.
Wait. Isn't this the same guy that said get rid of Pat Riley?
Hold on.
No, I never said that. You're fucking lying now.
Listen,
you're lying. Why would I ever say get rid of Pat Riley?
It was either Pat Riley or Spoelstra, and I'm pretty sure.
piece.
Wait, hold on. One person at a time, bro. Like one person at a time.
I'm still waiting on Julius Randle to get that 56 piece on the Heat that you said he could have got. Because when you was on and Julius Randle got his little 56 piece.
But how can you look at me and say? But how can you look at me and say that Julius Randle was not playing good all the way up until he started playing us?
No, but you said he could have got that same 56 piece that he got against the Heat. And I'm telling you, I'm still waiting on him to get that 56 piece.
But how is that by me seeing a player play ball and saying he's hooping right now?
Said that
saying that if we don't get it together, he can get a. We were playing like shit. I don't know how me saying that my team is playing like shit, and if we don't get it together, somebody's going to drop 60 on us.
Okay, and as soon as you said that, that's when the Heat turned the table. That's what you're not realizing, bro.
But when we started playing, but I get that. But like, it would be different. It would be different if we were playing good and I was talking shit about our squad. If we got bad gameplay, I'm going to say that we're not
doing good.
How much I believe in what
that's what I'm saying. So if we're playing bad, why would I not talk bad? I'm not going to be like.
You can talk bad, but I was trying to give you the reason why you should talk good, and you ain't want to take it. That's
why I have not said one bad thing since we started getting it together.
That's what I think. That's what you missed. Listen, moral of the story, that's what I think.
I'm a fan. I can talk about my team.
In a bad way?
Correct. No, you can talk. Listen, you can talk about your team. I've been talking bad about my Cavs.
New York Knicks fans are the worst fans in the fucking world, but they're still loyal fucking fans. They're still loyal.
Listen, now you got pom poms now. Like, oh my god.
Moral of the story.
You tell a New York Knicks fan right now if they won the NBA championship to not
all that
rah-rah shit. Don't listen to none of that rah-rah shit y'all are saying all year. Y'all won now. You can't
just
celebrate.
Like I'm cheering for Bron.
No, nobody's saying nothing like that. Moral of the story is it's a bad look when somebody else has more confidence in your team than you do, though.
No, it's not.
It is. It's a bad look when somebody sitting across.
But I don't worry about the confidence of somebody that's not even a fan of my squad.
Sitting there with Lakers
squad's at home sitting down.
Sitting home with Lakers shorts on right now. Mm-hmm. He's a true fan.
True fan. You can joke all you want.
That's all I'm saying.
You can joke all you want.
Fact.
I literally just went to the store. I literally just went to the store to buy this shit right now. You want to see the receipt to come on here to clown you niggas that are sitting at the house.
Your money.
I didn't waste nothing. I didn't waste nothing. I just wanted to hear all that LeBron shit that niggas was talking and ain't nobody saying nothing.
And he got LeBron shorts on.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to hear all the LeBron shit that niggas was talking.
I don't speak on LeBron too often.
Man. Listen,
I win it every year. So
bottom line, end of the day, they on the couch with us. They on the couch with us.
You still ain't answer Cliff's question.
Which was?
I don't even remember that motherfucker no more.
You said we're talking about lately, what's going on now, and you asked Darren what, Cliff? You said the current matchup. You asked him
how you feel about it.
How I feel about the matchup with the Heat and the Nuggets?
Correct.
I believe that if we make Joker pass more than he shoots, we got a chance.
Yeah, triple double.
That's really all it takes. That really is all it takes. Because if you really want to think about it, Miami, whenever shit is really, really on the line, and I just feel like right now making it to the NBA Finals, like I wouldn't say that we didn't expect to be there, but the fact that we are there, it's kind of like a sweet feeling. You know, like a person like Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, people like that, Cody Zeller, people that never even thought that they would probably have a chance. Kevin Love is back in the NBA Finals. I just feel like as a squad, we're hungrier than the Nuggets. When it comes down to people like Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, people like that, you know what I mean? When it comes down to a 7-game series, if it's not Joker and Jamal Murray, they ain't beaten.
But I mean, Joker's not.
They're gonna have to play a 2-man game the whole time because Michael Porter's not gonna be able to sit in the wing and splash threes on us like he did to the Lakers. You got us fucked up.
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But
we held the Celtics to what? 7 3-pointers in the seventh game.
And Joker doesn't shoot a lot of threes anyway.
They don't jack like that.
But I'm saying, and they gonna have to jack to beat us. And that's
they have to.
They have to. You're gonna have to shoot threes to beat us, or we're gonna shoot threes to beat you. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Or give Aaron Gordon shoulder pads. And just say, put your head down and get to the rim.
We got some smart guys, and we can put them in foul trouble because they're
sloppy. I agree.
And they're big. We're small, exactly. We're small. They're big and sloppy as hell.
I do feel like matchups, like styles matter. And I do think that as good as the Nuggets are, the Heat aren't a good style to make them look good.
Nope. They're going to have to really come out there and sweat for them buckets. It ain't going to be easy.
No, they not.
Yes, they are. It's not going to be easy for them niggas, and we might still win in Denver.
I mean, you have to. You have to win.
We gonna still win in Denver. It ain't no fight. We gonna get one in Denver.
Now
y'all gonna be surprised watch play these motherfuckers. They different.
Now here's the thing. Here's what kind of, I don't know how much it matters, but you have to put it out there. Is these boys do have 4 games in Denver, and they're going from low altitude to high.
Yeah, but we're Miami Heat. We're ready for that shit. This is what we're built for. This is what we do. This is what our contracts are signed for. If you don't meet that body weight,
I mean, condition for and built for could be 2 different things, though.
Well, we're conditioned for, built for. This is all the same. We're built for whatever comes our way.
And Darren, I want to point something out to you that I don't think you understand. By the way, you do realize that Pat Riley, the way he runs that Miami Heat organization, you understand where he got that from, right? You understand where that comes from, right?
Being a Laker.
and I'm not even being funny. Like,
but can I say something? Like, I get what you're saying, but he's a Miami Heat right now, nigga. And I don't give a fuck.
No, and I'm not discrediting that, but to shit on the Lakers.
But everybody came from somewhere,
like
Malcolm. No, it's not. Everybody came from somewhere, Malcolm. And if you want
Pat Riley was a staple before he came to Miami and on the Lakers as a player and as a coach.
But at the end of the day, his latest run is with the Heat, and it's been that way since the early 2000s.
You're missing the point.
When you
brag about your Heat and talk shit on the Lakers, just remember that the person running that organization,
Kobe has a more big of a piece of the new Lakers than Pat Riley does. So, like, I don't get what you're saying. Like, there's Kobe, Shaq, Ron Artest. There's been so many other Lakers that have built the Lakers, like, since the last 20 years. And you want to talk about I'm discrediting Pat Riley because I'm talking about the old-ass Lakers?
Pat Riley was there when the OGs were there, Darren.
I get that, but like, are you just saying because he was on the team, I'm discrediting him? That's like kind of
what I'm saying is, remember when you slander the Lakers, that's where Pat Riley came from. That's where his
okay. And if I slander the motherfucking Celtics, I'm fucking slandering Larry Bird. He's a legend too. I don't care. There's a legend on every team.
Larry Bird's not a legend doing something for your Miami Heat, Darren.
I love Larry Bird.
I don't care though. I don't care. All I'm saying is, Malcolm, somebody comes. Like everybody comes from somewhere, so that shit don't matter.
Hey, look, we can kill that because Pat Riley would have never had the opportunity to do what he's doing with the Heat with the Lakers.
Never. I agree. He was under too much.
All right.
He was under too much.
Too many hands in one pot.
Right.
Niggas telling you what to do. Oh, we don't want him. We want him. Nigga, why am I here then?
Yeah.
Like, why am I here?
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that.
That's also, but to be fair, and Cliff, you'll definitely understand where I'm coming from as a Raiders fan. That was under different lineage, under different leadership.
Genie's still the same.
No.
Still the same.
That's how I know you don't understand the history, Darren. I'm talking about Dr. Buss. When Pat Riley was with us, Dr. Buss was well alive and running the ship. It wasn't Genie.
How long ago? No, I'm saying
Genie.
What I'm saying
hold on.
is
So to your point, Q, and all I'm saying is
Genie
probably would have let him done that. She probably would have let him done that.
No.
Theoretically, Dr.
Buss wouldn't. No one. Like, why are you saying that they're giving anyone control of that team when the team has been constructed the same way? We're gonna try to get 1 or 2 stars, and then we're gonna get rid of everybody else. Every year,
Rob Pelinka has won numerous GMs.
That ain't giving nobody control because no right-minded GM would do that every single year.
I'm gonna have to look up Rob Pelinka.
Pat Riley would not do that. Pat Riley is not restarting every single fucking year.
The only reason why it's hard for me to believe Genie would have let him do that is because I deeply believe Magic would have been a good fit if he was able to run his shit.
And you heard what he said.
No, that's
and if you didn't let Magic, do
that's equivalent to LeBron.
You ain't letting Pat Riley do nothing.
That's why niggas like him and LeBron can't call the shots.
Nigga,
those aren't those type of niggas that need to be trying to run a team and organization.
Nigga, it's Magic Johnson, bruh.
It doesn't matter.
But you were just talking about Lakers.
Nah, but I do agree with Miles. Everybody ain't built to do that shit.
No, I get it, but
just because you're great for the organization doesn't mean that you're built to.
They only picked him because Genie low-key had a crush on Magic Johnson, bro.
But you know how easy you know how easy
it was in the documentary.
I almost said the most ignorant shit, and I'm so glad I didn't say it.
She probably did sleep with him. She probably did.
So you say Magic Johnson couldn't have done that job?
It's not about couldn't have done it. He couldn't have done it successfully. He could have done the job.
But it's not easy to do when someone's in your ear all the fucking time.
Built,
and I wouldn't want to do that either.
It wasn't.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Okay, put it this way, y'all. Perfect example. We know Phil Jackson was one of the greatest coaches of all time. But what did he do as a GM in New York?
Well, we know he wasn't hitting on shit with the first move he made, and he should have been out the door.
Do we say Phil Jackson?
Did we say Phil Jackson sucks? No, we say he wasn't meant to be a GM. He wasn't successful in that role.
I say he sucked.
Where was Phil Jackson coaching?
I say he sucked.
Where was he coaching at though?
What you mean? He coached for the Lakers. He coached for Bulls, obviously. Right.
Okay, who the fuck wants to come play for the Knicks?
But it doesn't matter, niggas.
Yes, it does. How you gonna blame a GM when don't nobody want to come play in the fucking
Jackson was
city?
the GM? Are you serious?
Oh, yes.
That's why they hired.
It don't matter. No one wants to come play in New York. I don't give a fuck if Tom Brady was there. I don't want to come there.
I don't know. I think it's. But I do think it's more organizational issues is the reason why everybody's not picking New York. You know, because New York would be a great place to play, especially as a rookie coming into the league. New York?
But it goes back to those fans we were just talking about. You don't want to say I talk shit, nigga. I don't want to come play in New York if every time I miss a free throw, niggas are
that comes with the
territory. Right? Niggas got to deal with that in Boston. Niggas got to deal with that everywhere.
You cannot blame Phil Jackson for niggas not wanting to come play there.
That's what I would say. Philly is very successful, and they got some of the workers.
Listen,
but I would rather play for the 76ers than the fucking Knicks. I would rather play for the Nets than the Knicks.
I don't think you mean that because like a Philly.
Yes, I do. I would rather play for the 76ers that AI played for than the fucking Knicks.
You must not know how cutthroat Philly is, then, bro.
I don't know. Ben Simmons is a straight jacket away.
You must not know.
Right, you hear me? They might have ruined that man's career.
I get, bro.
He ain't even suited up for real.
But I'm saying the organization. We backtrack to the fans. I'm saying the organization. I would rather be a 76er than a fucking Knick.
But I don't know if I can say that because they're pretty sloppy too in the 76er organization.
They ain't fucking 10th seed and below every year sloppy.
But they don't make it. They don't progress. You know what I mean? They don't.
But they don't progress because of what they do on their own, not because they don't have the opportunity, nigga. The Knicks ain't never finna have no opportunity. Jalen Brunson is the best thing since.
I wouldn't say never. They made it further than they were expected to make.
Yeah, because I just said Jalen Brunson is the best thing they've had since sliced bread, nigga.
Then they ran into that brick wall. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he is though. He is though.
Jalen Brunson is really the truth, and the Mavs fucked up, and you know they crying in the car.
They probably are.
He said, you know, they
talk about, we got tired. Yeah.
But they knew Kyrie was on a one-stop shop anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck who looked at Jalen Brunson was like, this nigga gotta go?
I think he wanted to go, though.
I think so,
too. I don't.
Yeah, that was all.
His dad signed.
If they would have gave him, if they would have gave that boy some paper, if they would have gave him paper, why would you not?
Oh, no. I think if they would have paid him.
If they would have played him, and at the time they had Christian Woods too, they could have had a fucking squad.
But they wanted to see if it was real. At that point, like even in Dallas, I was impressed, but I was like, is it real though?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It would have been who? What's the dude's name? Powell. It would have been Powell, Christian Woods,
Noah Powell,
Christian Woods, Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka, and fucking Jalen Brunson.
It was nice to see.
They got rid of Christian Woods.
Norman Powell, not Noah.
Norman Powell. Norman plays for.
No, not Noah. It is Noah.
It's Noah. And yeah, bro, they what the fuck? They sent Christian Woods to the Rockets.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Rockets finna be coming up. I'm trying to tell y'all that right now.
And they just got the coach. They just got the coach they needed. Come on, bro. Them
Rockets finna be coming up.
All they needed is a little guidance. Yeah. All they needed is a little guidance.
Jabari Smith, best hair in the NBA. Jalen Green.
He took 3 assistant coaches from Boston too.
For real?
This motherfucker named off like 10 different hairstyles last night.
So how do y'all feel about JB and JT? Keep them together or split them?
Them niggas is trash.
Nah, I think
they're not trash, bro. They're 23 and 25.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
23 and 25, and you've been in the Eastern Conference Finals or the finals. They're just not ready.
But you proved that you can do it.
They're not polished. And I'm a firm believer. I'm not saying that they would have beat us if JT could have at least jumped on his left foot, bro. Like
that ankle.
It would have been a good game. Like they wouldn't have got blown out like they did. It would have been more of a pusher.
Wasn't meant to be.
Hey, Cliff,
I don't believe
he's not a what, Cliff? He's not a what? He's not a closer.
Nah, he's never been.
Jalen Brown ain't no motherfucking closer. Think about this, right? Put it as in like Batman and Robin, right? JT has always been Batman, and Jalen Brown is Robin.
Right.
So if Batman is always ready for the mission, got all the itinerary for the mission, and he's just there whooping ass, and you just getting the cleanup, you feel me? But you still getting yours, right? Batman goes down, and then you got to become Batman, but you ain't strong enough.
I don't know, based on the comic books, and I know I ain't read them, but if I'm remembering correctly, when Batman went down, Robin turned into a stone cold
Robin
killer.
got his ass whooped a couple times first.
Sometimes you gotta lose to win.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why they lost this year, because they looked at Jalen Brown at the moment that they need him, and he just
go ahead, Q.
What's up?
Hey, look, this is another pat myself on the back. When the series got ready to start, Cliff asked me, he was like, damn, Q, what they gonna do? Who gonna guard Jalen Brown if you got Jimmy on Jason Tatum? And I said, shit, I don't know. We're gonna have to play zone man with everything. And what would we do in game 7? Zone, man, switch everything.
It was every quarter though. We switched it every quarter. We would zone one quarter, and then we would man one quarter. Then we would zone.
It was that's where you weren't looking at it. It was still set up in the zone, Darren. So like the only reason why it looked like a man D was because we were switching on the screens. We were automatic switching and moving sides, but we were still in the zone.
How the fuck did it take him to game 7 to figure that out?
It looked more to me like a zone.
I thought he was switching it every quarter. It looked like he was switching every quarter.
We ran that same defense all bubble.
It looked more to me like a zone with specific assignments.
No, there was none.
There were none.
There were none.
Everybody were their own quarterback.
Yeah, there was none, because you got to think about it.
I seen Strus D.
Nobody was tagged.
Oh.
Nobody was tagged.
But I seen got caught on
I can't even remember who it was. But I seen Strus guard this man from the half court to the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's still a zone.
That was within the flow of Boston.
What zone is that?
It's not a zone, but it's like you're telling me that you can't face the man as long as you don't leave. You're like, what do you mean?
It seemed like the coach was like, nigga, if you passing, if someone said Jason Tatum's coming across and Jimmy, you're on him, you're moving the zone. I'm following that man across into your zone. You drop into mine, and I'll only pass it if it's a certain man. They weren't passing unless it was certain people. Man,
I'll put it this way: if we were in a man if we weren't stuck in that zone, Max Strus would have been there when Derek White got that rebound. But we weren't. We nobody was tagged. If Derek White was tagged,
that was different.
It was all the same defense the whole game. What I'm saying is, if he was tagged the whole game, somebody would have been over there.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, see, Strus got tasked with keeping the ball away from Jason Tatum. That's how Derek White.
Oh yeah, they did say that they tagged Jason Tatum the last play of the game
because Jason Tatum cut and Strus cut.
He did say that. They said make sure Jason Tatum don't get the last shot.
Started to the rack.
Yeah.
They ran to the rim quick.
And you had what's his name? I think it was Caleb guarding Marcus Smart.
Yep.
And Strus couldn't. He had to go around him.
Yeah, he had to go around him and then reach out to that thing.
And to keep it a buck, to take it full circle, that's exactly why I feel like that the Lakers wouldn't have been calm. You don't have a complete team.
In the finals?
Just in general, you don't have a complete team. If AD don't go off like everybody needed him to with 30 and 23, and LeBron don't at least give you 24, you're done. There's nobody in between. You got a couple 15 points, 16 points, 14 from Schroeder off the bench. That's not enough.
He can go get 31 in a quarter.
When you got a whole squad that's like, nah, I got him. Back up. Nah, stay here. You move.
But that squad should be like that, though. Like,
no, you see how D'Lo played.
They shuffled it too much.
But I'm saying we have Max Strus, Gabe Vincent,
y'all got dudes that got Martin hot at the right time.
But I'm saying they shuffled it
too much. They shuffled it too much.
You have dudes that have established names that should be fucking hooping.
Austin Reeves? No, we don't. Like, stop.
Dennis Schroeder? Didn't y'all just... I remember we had an argument about Dennis Schroeder and y'all niggas was saying he was...
You see what they paid Dennis?
I've always loved Dennis ever since I seen him go back and forth with Kyrie in Atlanta.
Schroeder, Austin Reeves, and fucking having fucking Malik Beasley and these niggas that were actually hooping throughout the regular year. Well, how did you not expect them to do better than these undrafted niggas that didn't even play in the regular
year? Here's the thing, right? We just talked about Miami, how when they had got LeBron and Chris Bosh from the Raptors and constructed that team, how they were probably surprised they made it to the finals their first year. But why? Because they didn't have enough time to develop any Hold up, because they didn't have enough time to develop any chemistry. But the Lakers shuffled their entire team.
Like 60, like
the whole season through.
We would have been surprised last year, but we definitely ain't surprised this year.
They didn't. All I'm saying is they didn't stop trading players until the trade deadline. So it's hard, even if you have the proper pieces, to get it together in 26 games to all of a sudden catch your momentum and be a finals, like not a conference finals, but a finals attendee. That's wild to say.
Who did we get in trade deadline? Cody Zeller, Kevin Love.
Because you already had your team.
Yeah.
Who though?
You already had everybody else you needed. You were just filling pieces.
We were not hooping all year. Like we were not expected to do anything.
Y'all hooped the first half, the back half y'all didn't.
Again, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I kept telling you the good things we were doing and what we were working on.
Let me ask you a question. You ever played poker?
Yes.
So like 5-card draw?
Yes.
So if a motherfucker gets his cards and chooses to throw in 3, what does that usually tell you about his hand? It's trash. You got a trash hand.
Yeah.
You're trying to hope for pieces, and that's what the Lakers did the entire season. They kept LeBron and AD, those 2 cards, and they kept mixing up Rui Hachimura and everybody else to try to figure out a hand. So how all of a sudden can you assume that they make it to the finals?
So are you saying that based off of chemistry or talent?
Chemistry. Because they do have some talented players. I just don't know that they know how to play with each other to have that chemistry. That's what I've been saying.
But that Lakers team Whether they had chemistry or not, they should have been better than they fucking were, bro.
I don't agree. Go ahead, Q.
What?
We beat 2 teams in a row.
Go ahead, Q.
I've been pondering this, and I wish I hope Malcolm heard it. I think the Lakers should trade AD.
Right?
I agree.
I'm looking at a dysfunctional Chicago Bulls right now. Between Zach LaVine, which they just paid him, so they want him there,
and they're not getting Lonzo,
and a DeMar DeRozan, right?
Doesn't look like it.
You get DeMar to LA, you get Vucevic in the deal, and the Lakers turn around, and they gonna have to suffer giving up Austin Reeves, AD, and the draft pick.
No, if you
I actually don't think that's a bad go.
You getting a big that's gonna guarantee you big man play, and
he'll give you 22.
An 82 game season,
and he'll give you 22.
But who are the Bulls gonna send?
And
everybody?
Huh?
He said it. DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic,
and that's it. That's all you need to pull
for AD, Reeves, and a pick.
The Lakers,
you might not have to give up all that.
The Lakers ain't winning with that.
I would.
The Lakers ain't winning with that.
Why not?
Because LeBron is going into year 21. So therefore, LeBron is going to take another back seat. So you're going to have to tell DeMar to win against Joker.
LeBron's not taking.
And if KD and D Book stay together,
LeBron's not taking a back seat.
What?
LeBron has proven this season that.
So you think in year 21 LeBron's going to play 110%?
No. What I'm saying is,
you're gonna get the surgery, probably.
LeBron can't do it all himself. They need another star player.
Why not Dame? Why the fuck would you get DeMar DeRozan?
Solid big with a great wing. DeMar is a great wing player.
No, I agree.
This is a league. Like, this is like a guard league, though. Like, you need a guard.
So you think? So you don't think
all of that, and you just get DeMar DeRozan?
So you don't think the combo of with and mind
AD been working out?
Mind you, with chemistry, you don't think 1-2 combo of Dennis Schroeder and D'Angelo Russell wouldn't work?
No, it didn't work. I have no hope in D'Angelo Russell, and I have no hope in Dennis Schroeder, because Dennis Schroeder is the type of player in my eyes right now that's just hooping to stay in the league.
But he's been putting up buckets off the bench and assists and shit.
But he's hooping to stay in the league.
Well, regardless,
Dennis Schroeder can be replaced easily by a nigga that's getting drafted next year. That's how I look at him.
Regardless, I got one more question, and then I want predictions for this NBA Finals, and we about to hit the showers. Well, we about to give our hit the showers. You feel what I'm saying? Tyler Hero ruled out game 1, but could return this series. Do you think they play him at all?
No.
And if so, what game do you think you see Tyler Hero come back in?
I say no game.
You think he sits out the whole time?
I don't think he sits. I think that I believe that if we win game 1 or 2 in Denver, and we still won, I don't see why you would put him in. I just don't see why you would throw him in if we stole one in Denver and we go back to Miami. I mean, maybe try to put him in, but if anything, in my opinion, it will just throw everything off, because we haven't stopped hooping. We haven't stopped playing. We haven't even had a chance to go from, well, we were in Denver and Miami in the same day.
Do you think you can count on Caleb, though? Do you think Caleb is
easy? That's who I would right now. I would put Caleb in the game before Tyler, because Caleb has shown that he's ready.
He's in the rhythm. He's already in the rhythm of the game.
Darren must didn't see Jimmy's post game conference.
I definitely didn't.
When he talked about, the Heat being a squad that understand that it's next man up, because we have had guys.
I did hear that.
Important roles that had to step up, but when guys come back, they know how to fall back and play their role to the best.
But in a position right now, why would you ask him to fall back?
Hold on. In me saying that, I can see Hero coming back in a game 3 or 4 back home in Miami, because he is cleared. And I can see him playing more of a 6-man role.
Right.
Like Kyle Lowry. Him and Kyle Lowry switched positions.
Right.
I can see him coming in. I mean, Kyle will be a part of that group.
Or him and Duncan.
Gotta leave him as the veteran quarterback of that second unit.
You got Duncan that you can replace with him. Duncan will get his minutes taken back.
Yeah, because I mean, even Duncan in that the last game.
Man, he's been playing good.
Yeah, the last game
he has been playing
4 for 6, 4 for 6 for
but
10 points, 2 for 3 from 3.
Yeah.
But that's also in I think 22 minutes.
Yeah.
In game 6, if he don't miss them 2 wide open 3 corners in the final.
Game 6, if he didn't, if one of them was a jack,
that's why Pat
Riley.
That's why Pat Riley on the sideline, why he on the bench like that, because he want to see, is it worth keeping pace, Duncan Robinson? And
gotta keep him.
You think?
No.
I think he might be one of them guys that's on the chopping block. And
he's a hot shooter.
He's on the chopping block after we pay him. I don't think we're gonna send him off while we're paying him. He's still getting 100-something.
I think he's another Kevin Huerter. I think we see him get shipped off somewhere else by next year. Nobody thought Atlanta would get rid of Kevin. But what they do, made the worst decision of their life and got DeJounte Murray and got rid of Kevin Huerter. Not saying that Kevin Huerter's better than DeJounte. I'm just saying the mixture of Trae Young and DeJounte do not go together. And whoever said that they may is a fool.
But I think people wanted Kevin Huerter more than they probably want Duncan Robinson now.
I don't know. I think it's a lot of teams out there that could do with a Duncan Robinson.
But what can you do with Duncan other than ask him to shoot? He would actually do less on another.
Listen, we thought, but yeah, and 82 games ago, we would have thought the same thing about Kevin Huerter, but he took on guard responsibilities when he got to Sacramento. He was bringing the ball up the floor. He never did that in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody number 55.
And they already have De'Aaron Fox and Davion Mitchell, so that lets you know that just because a team uses a man a certain way in their system, that doesn't mean that man's not capable of other things outside of it. So I could see a Duncan Robinson going somewhere else, a Charlotte, or somewhere like that, and really be balling.
He's just a good decoy out there. Like
that's what I'm saying. He's a body, bro. He needs some more tape for somebody to believe that he can be transitioned.
No,
he's consistent. He's always been consistent.
But I mean, he's shown his slashing ability all postseason.
But can he be a consistent playmaker?
Finishing at the rim,
without having the urge to jack the ball.
You don't bring him on your squad to be a playmaker.
But that's what. But it goes back to what Cliff just said. Him being like a guard.
I was just saying other people have now. That's why I said Charlotte, right? Charlotte, because you already have LaMelo bringing the ball up, but you have another guy that can take that responsibility off his hands if he wants to get open on a play.
Does Duncan shoot?
Kevin Huerter.
He don't really shoot off the dribble though.
Shit, he was hitting buckets off the dribble.
Yes, he does.
Not all, but I'm talking about you never really see.
He got that one little. He got that one little 1-2 crossover. He do.
Yeah, but
him and Bam 1-2.
But that's like
crazy.
That's him being the primary ball handler.
With his leg out to the side,
he's the primary ball
and rolling.
He does.
Seen that from him.
He runs a lot of 1-2 with Bam.
Bam, yeah, that 1-2 is crazy.
He runs a whole lot of. They've been running 3 years.
When Tyler's not playing. Because he ain't played at all last.
Hey, listen, you ain't been on the podcast in a while. Did not point out to Q, Duncan Robinson was hitting Bam with all the oops in
he was this series.
The pocket passes is crazy. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we didn't see much of this. We did not see much of this from Duncan because he don't even play.
But that's how he got the contract.
But saying,
we're talking about when the contract is.
They know that
when he got that money, when they pay him that 4-year contract, 5-year contract, whatever they gave him. That's what he was doing then.
Duncan Robinson is
they know what he could do.
Tyler Hero in a Mrs. Doubtfire mask.
That's why I always say play.
Just like they try to tell you after Game 6, it ended Game 7, that they know that what Caleb Martin can do, and people kept saying, "Who is this guy?" You know what I'm saying? But they kept telling you, "Nah, we already knew that."
As a fan, though, if you don't see the person come through when you need it. I get that you're saying that they knew that at practice and shit, but we seeing Duncan getting DMPs all last year in the playoffs and shit. I didn't see that.
I don't know. I'm a super Heat fan, so I be watching like little scrimmage feeds and all kind of crazy.
I ain't
shit.
never watched no scrimmage.
I'm on Hot, man. I'm on
not on Duncan. I definitely am watching with Max and Gabe, but not on Duncan.
Well, what's the predictions? What's the predictions on this game?
I want to hear CT prediction.
I got the Heat in the first game.
Y'all got the Heat first. I got Denver.
No, we gonna go.
You want the score prediction?
You want series prediction?
I'm going Miami in 7.
No, we're gonna
Miami
wait to do game by game.
We could do that. We could do game by. What you think? You think we should go game by game? Yeah, let's go game by game and let's get a spread like we did last time.
Because I think it's every 3 days now, so it should be spread.
It's Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday on the first 3 games.
Where's the first game gonna be at?
Denver.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Denver.
And I think
Denver
Joker
wants-
been eating ding dongs and cupcakes all week, so I think we got.
I don't know if that's fair to say.
he been at home all week though. They've been at home,
Right?
Been
I'm sure that
in the gym.
No, I'm sure he's working. But I'm also sure he stopped at Taco Bell a few times on the way from work.
And they grilled on Monday. You crazy? They were in Denver.
Right, Memorial Day and all. Yeah. I agree with that.
We was hooping on Monday while they was eating chicken and shit. We were cooling, and we went back to Denver on Monday. Hit the gym, same night. Jimmy was in the gym, same night. Fuck you.
Oh, Red Bandana
they beat
Jimmy
up right now.
Jimmy was in the gym same night. Fuck you talking about? Jimmy got off the plane, went to the gym. Fuck you talking about?
We don't play no games. CT, stop playing.
Yeah, stop fucking playing. Jimmy was in the gym as soon as he got off the plane the same fucking night. He said he slept on the plane and went straight to the gym. Fuck you mean? And that nigga don't leave until he hit at the number he want.
The big face coffee he drinking.
So we gonna do it like this.
Eat it, big face.
Big face coffee. And he said if we win the chip, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Fuck you talking about?
That price is going up, ain't it? Yeah.
Oh god. My nigga need 50 an ounce on the coffee if we win the chip this year.
He trying to tag names, Hemi buckets, and all that. I see.
No, he just trademarked that. He just trademarked his like Hemi bucket, so he gets to use that for the whole finals.
And that nigga selling coffee. What the fuck is good? So game 1, who wins in the spread?
I'm gonna say Denver by 12.
Denver by 26.
Just because they, like you said, the rest they probably,
Okay, so we can just put it on there. Then we ain't gonna do so.
And I don't know if Miami shot's gonna be falling like it was. This ain't the Boston Celtics.
Wait, I said okay. So Mark said Denver 12. CT, you said what now?
Oh, we're going by points.
26.
Yeah, I was okay.
Damn.
Denver 26.
Damn,
just why?
Stop playing with us, CT. Bro. Hey, next Wednesday, Cliff, bro. If he says some outlandish shit like that again, bro, he cannot come back on here talking.
I'll wear Heat
26 points.
He always.
CT ain't been right yet. Don't worry.
26
You
points.
crazy. Why this time? I got a couple
That
right.
nigga always shoot for the stars. That's the kind of nigga you take to the casino and he be on the roulette table betting on 00. You hear what I'm saying?
If it ain't something like that next week, I'll come on here with a Jimmy jersey on.
He said Denver 26.
No, you might as well go and get a Jimmy jersey, anyways.
Did anybody
tape, walking in, going in?
I got Heat. I got Heat by 8.
Heat 8.
I'm taking Heat 3, man.
You know what type of dogfight they're gonna be.
Listen, I think so. Based on the first game of the Lakers series,
They're gonna be surprised.
I think that the Heat's gonna catch them off guard. I do. I don't think that they get that same start out where they go on 22-8 in the first minutes of the. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they get that same start out. And what we also saw was you burnt out at home. The Nuggets burnt out at home. Now that they will not be able to do at Miami. You cannot burn out at any point in time,
Miami
regardless
is
of high altitude.
So
I'm
do
going.
y'all? Oh, sorry, Cliff.
Oh no, yeah, I was just gonna say I'm going Miami 14.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
So you, CT, you got to be real, bruh. Bruce Brown ain't hooping this series, nigga.
How come
Bruce
he
Brown-
not?
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope ain't hooping this series, my nigga.
How come?
They gonna have to get theirs. They gonna have to get theirs. Like,
I
they
actually
gonna
think
have
that
to
could
get
be Denver's X factor.
You are nuts if you don't think these
Bruce
dudes
Brown
can-
had like 15 points in 2 games against the Lakers. He's not getting 15 plus against us. You got me.
He did the
fucked
same
up.
thing against the Suns. He did the same thing against the.
I think KCP could be Denver's X factor, and I only say that because he's very wild with the ball. He's very Russ Westbrook-esque. Like,
But
he'll
it
bring it
gotta
down
go.
fast.
It gotta go
and
in though. It gotta go in though. You
Right,
can
but I
jack
think-
that pitch up, but it gotta
He
hit.
was
But
working
I
out
think
with Luka
erratic
shooter.
play
I
like
think
that
it's going
can
in.
crash anybody's defense. Even if you're the best organized defense, when you play erratic like that, it will crash a zone.
I'm gonna crash the Glass Man AD, or I'm gonna crash Bam. I ain't crashing Bam.
Bam, you better
don't
hope
But
fuck
you
around
don't even
with
got
him
to. You can break in and kick it.
We're not going to
You
be
don't
able to
gotta
do
go
that.
up
We're
on-
not about to be able to break in and kick nothing. Bam is going to have to stay 10 toes down in the fucking paint against the Joker this year. It ain't nothing.
Joker
Like,
ain't-
if
Joker
he
ain't gonna be in the paint. It's gonna be switch offs.
It don't matter
He
what
is
it
gonna
is.
be in the
Bam
paint
gonna
on
have
him.
to be
He's
down.
gonna eventually get there, but I guarantee
too
what you
little
see
for
a
him.
lot of is Jimmy Butler at the 3-point line with his hand on Joker's jersey, passing it off to Bam as he goes into the
But
rack.
even if that's true, even if Aaron Gordon's down there, Bam gonna have to be down there. Bam
right
gonna
about
have
that.
to be down there regardless. It ain't no guards crashing in there. Because
You're right about that. You are right about
Ward's
that.
gonna have at least 10 rebounds.
And Michael Porter Jr. will surprise you and drive from time to time.
And have 10
6'11".
rebounds.
He better get in there. He's 6'11".
But he doesn't choose to. He has, like I
Yeah,
said,
he
he has
don't.
more of a KD
Yeah.
game where it's like, I know I'm big and skinny. I'm not about to be banging with y'all. I'll just turn
And he
around.
got injuries. He don't really need all that.
Yeah. I think that's smart.
He don't need it. But at the same
So
time,
we got 3.
to beat us,
two,
you gotta
two
be
nuggets.
aggressive. You have to be aggressive. You
3
have to be
Heats,
aggressive.
2 Nuggets. That's crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
think it was gonna be like that.
It is 3 Heats.
TT, you got to look at it. You can't.
I think
look
they
at it
surprised in the
like-
first game. Second game, I'm more likely, depending on how this first one go, to lean with
I don't
Denver.
think Malone's gonna let them sleep like this. But Spo's nice too. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got Spo. Like, what do you?
But they say it all the time. All
Malone
the time.
now?
What do they say all the time? Since you've been in Little League football, Little League basketball, what do they tell you? Every practice you go to, what do they tell you?
Hustle.
Defense wins championships.
Oh.
Defense wins championships.
Our coach at our school wasn't done when he said that. He said, "Yeah, defense wins championship, but you got to score the fucking ball."
Listen, defense. If they don't score,
Problem with Daddy.
if they don't score, are you saying you're not good enough to get one in the end zone?
No,
If-
I'm saying you can play defense all you want, but if they're still outscore you, you can hold them from 120 to 100, and if you only score 85, you only hold them.
I'm not comfortably saying that Miami wins this series just yet. But what I will say is we know that they can put up points as well as play
we
defense.
can hold
They've
them.
been holding the Celtics to 84. Like, come on now. So what do you think that translates to when you playing a team that was number 1 out west for the entire NBA season? And let's keep it a buck. The best defense currently is out east.
But I think we lost those 3 games. I really don't think it had anything to do with the Celtics. I think we lost those 3 games because when we came into game 4, we thought we already won.
It had everything to do with the Celtics. That's when their talent came alive.
But
The
I think
Celtics
it
things-
had more to do with us. Like, I look at it more.
Yeah, we allowed their
we
talent. to-
allowed the talent to come in because we got complacent and we thought we already had it back.
Yeah, yeah. And they have the talent to punch you in the mouth if you slipping.
And it
Yeah.
took a couple games to realize some shit like, damn, we about to go home.
No, we had it in game 6. We came 2 late in the game.
Yeah, motherfuckers gas. That's my biggest worry about Denver. Like in boxing, they say, can you carry your knockout power into the 12th round, like into the late rounds of the fight? Yeah. And when I look at Denver, they're heavy on the swings in the first half, but you gas out later in the fight. And as a team that has good defense, as long as I know I can stay close to you within that first half, I'm going to drag you into deep water, and eventually you're going to drown.
Denver can go 7 in a row with us.
You got to remember,
not
too.
Not 7 in a row, but I think they can go.
Not 7 in a row.
Yeah, I think the series will go 7 games. I do think the series will go 7.
But like that goes to what you were just saying.
6
if
maybe.
They go 7 with us, they're gonna be gassed.
Yeah.
If they don't sweep us, or if they don't get a 3-something lead on us,
I see where you're going with that.
It's over with. If we would steal 1 or 2 games and push it all the way to 6 or 7,
yeah, no, it's a problem. Now you're dragging them into deep water.
Yeah, they gotta really push it out. And Bruce Brown cannot hoop for 7 games.
Here's the thing:
they got more than Bruce Brown.
Here's the cherry on top, though. Here's the cherry on top.
Jeff Green.
Here's the cherry. Here's the cherry on top. Is
go look at the tape.
Miami not only has finals experience, they have finals animosity.
Y'all gonna see.
They get there and they don't win. The Nuggets, on the other hand, have not been there.
Yeah.
This is their first time on a big stage with a very hungry, very grimy Eastern Conference team. They'd have been better off with Boston.
Right.
They would have been better off with Boston.
We've been snubbed 2 years, nigga. We were snubbed in the fucking bubble. We were snubbed last year. We're snubbed this year. Nigga, we finally made it over that hump, and we here, and we ain't letting it go.
Yeah, I do think that's dangerous.
They were snubbed in the bubble. This boy is crazy.
We were snubbed. In the bubble, it would have damn near been us and the Nuggets if Jamal didn't get hurt.
That's how Jimmy don't look too.
Because we played terrible in those last few regular season games that they had us play. Yeah, we played terrible. That's why we got the bad talk about us in the bubble.
Right, damn.
Who hitting them? Who we got hitting them?
Man, hey, look, I'm gonna go first, goddamn. I got Jimmy Butler in the show.
Why Jimmy hitting them?
I got a funny story.
He said, "I got a funny."
Y'all ain't hear about Coco Gauff?
Oh yeah, my nigga said, "Hey, he slid in their DMs and he said that he was gonna send their finals tickets, and that was before the playoffs.
That was before the play-in.
That was before the play-in. Hey, my nigga talked to existence though.
Well, cause see, he tried inviting her to the last regular season home game, and she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be in Spain, France, you know, or whatever." He was like, "Nah." You know what I'm saying? When you get back, when we make the finals. So she finally told the story because they made the finals.
Bruh. Why do nigga gotta hit this? Why you gotta hit the shower for that?
Girl alone, Jimmy.
But he didn't do that. He didn't do that because of that.
He was stupid as shit.
That was a good pickup line. Then it's just like, hey, come to the finals. Like, ain't nobody
like, nah, when we make the finals.
Jimmy did not do that because of that. My nigga ain't do that because of that.
That's a hard pickup.
I'm just saying, man. She 19, bro. Come on, chill out, man.
That's hard.
No. I mean,
that's hard.
Nah, man. To each their own, I guess.
Steph Curry,
I know she's not white because he usually go for the white.
Steph Curry in Paige Bucker's DMs and told her the same thing. Was like, here's some finals tickets, come out. Niggas ain't finna be like, oh, Steph Curry's hitting on Paige. Like niggas ain't that. And like Paige has been in Steph Curry's crib and all. Like niggas ain't finna like.
I don't know. I heard Steph and his wife got a little open relationship every once.
Paige is like, man. But I don't know, man.
Mine's would probably just go to the league, man. They just shuffling coaches. I feel like Doc probably gonna be in Phoenix. Nurse was in Philly.
That's a good move, though.
It is, but I just feel like they just shuffling league. It's gonna be a lot of shuffling players too. So,
you think it's gonna be a lot of shuffling players on their own, reconnaissance or because they forced out?
Like some players gonna try to end up in Houston. You know, Harden go back to Houston.
Niggas is leaving.
Leaving.
Niggas, they ain't getting.
All right. Let me ask you this: do you think more towards the NBA draft, where they know teams will be making moves? Do you think somebody will end up wanting to force their way to somewhere else?
I think this year's NBA draft is going to have a lot to do where a lot of free agents end up.
No, I mean, I'm talking about players under contract. You know, this is a players' league.
Oh, so you think they're going to wait for the draft?
No, I'm just wondering if anybody thinks there'll be a player that ends up, you know, around the NBA draft wanting out of where they are.
Shit.
Dang.
No, I don't think. No, he's talking about in the draft, right?
No. I mean,
he's
like
saying
players.
that if the draft don't go a certain way, do you think any players are going to want out if everything don't look?
I think motherfuckers is going to want out anyway. I think Dame is already.
Dame wants out for
Yeah,
sure.
I think he's already understanding
make.
it's not going to happen in Portland. I think that happens regardless. I don't think that a draft changes anything about that.
It does though for a lot of teams though.
And I think they're about
Not
to
a
get a
Portland.
guard.
But it ain't really got to be a Portland. It's just like, and it ain't really got to be superstars. But a team like fucking the Magic, the Pistons, people that literally have 4 or 5 number 1 picks on their team already that are about to get another one or another lottery pick. Niggas gotta go somewhere. You can't keep all the niggas like someone. You feel
Why
me?
can't
Like
you?
when they said, like when they were saying Kevin Porter Jr. and
Rookie
Jalen
contracts.
Green.
I can keep
But
y'all
you
for
think
4
Jabari
drafts if I
Smith-
want to.
Jabari Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., and fucking Jalen Green, at some point, one of them got to go.
Well, no,
And that would
I
be a
understand
good
what you're
pickup.
saying.
That would be a good pickup for another team. Like,
So
you know
that's
what I
the caveat to what you were saying, right? Because you don't expect a lot of players to go hard to deserve a contract within the first 2 to 3, years out of college.
But I mean, teamed up with
Or the G League. Jalen Green
Smith.
he came from the Ignite.
Right?
Who knows? They could be the next Golden State. You know what I'm saying? If you keep them together with Jabari Smith,
Right? Because that's how Golden State started. Steph came in and
You got to keep them together this year.
went instantly fucking bananas cuckoo with Clay and Draymond. They didn't even need They didn't need nothing.
I remember that
team
question.
was totally different.
And I don't remember if I answered it, but yeah, you definitely got to keep Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green and Jabari Smith together at least this
But
year
if
while
you
you
get
have a new
somebody
coach.
else from the draft, is what he was saying. If they pick up
I still
another
keep
guard
them.
from
I
the
still
draft,
keep them. I still keep
What?
them.
I keep them only because of Ime.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Let him
for how
develop.
long though? How long?
I give
At
Ime
least this
the length
year.
of his contract to get them boys contendable.
Dude, that's a lot of money too. Because if you develop all 5 of those niggas, because Christian Wood's still there, and that one nigga Sangoon, he's gonna get a big
Yeah,
big
he's a
contract
dog.
too. So
He's
like
a dog.
all them niggas, if you develop all them niggas into where they need a bag, you ain't gonna have enough bag.
But it
'Cause
don't
all
matter
the
because
niggas-
it's about what you get in the process. Because like I said, you can keep a rookie for 4 years on a rookie contract.
Yeah, but Jalen Green's
'cause I
already
think
going into year
fourth
what
year
2
is
or
a
3?
3 or
3.
3. He's going into 3.
Yeah,
And
He's
I
gonna
think
want
the
out.
fourth year is
and
an
Kevin
option.
Porter, this is Kevin Porter's 4th year.
right. But Kevin Porter also hadn't proved enough for me to really be worried about your contract like that.
But if I was another team, he's proved enough for me to, like you said, development. Go
Yeah,
get
no,
that.
if you want the bread, that's
Go get
completely
that
up to
nigga.
you. Go get the bread.
I don't see
But-
him doing that because of the way he got pushed over to Houston.
Right. I was upset.
I think he would leave because he was the guy, and I don't
don't see
think
him
he's still
leaving.
not the guy. He
I don't see
still
him
wants
leaving.
to be the guy.
He wasn't the guy
He
in
would have been
Cleveland.
so hard
he
on
was,
the
he
Cavs
was
team.
developing into the guy, and that's why I think the altercation happened.
I don't. If he doesn't end up in Houston, bruh, he's probably out the league.
You
Yeah.
lying.
I don't think
I'm
so.
dead ass
You
serious.
lying.
The way they
So
try
you
to
telling
slam-
me that he can't replace Dennis Schroeder?
No, I'm talking about the way he left or got pushed away from Cleveland.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think teams will understand though.
He couldn't play for the Lakers.
Like Detroit.
I don't think the Lakers, knowing the Lakers, they'd take on somebody like that.
Take him to Detroit.
Now that he's been to Houston and did a little something, yeah, they'll take him.
Move Killian Hayes to the 2 and make him the backup behind K at the point guard position.
I would put Kevin Porter Jr. in a motherfucking Heat jersey.
Would you?
Pat Riley would get his ass right.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah,
that's possible.
Because Vic is on his last leg.
That'd be scary, low key.
Vic on his last leg, boy.
Who?
Victor.
Oh, yeah, he has no legs.
And Kyle Lowry, this is his last year of the contract. And then we got to figure out what we about to do with all the undrafted players.
Kyle Lowry ain't worth re-signing.
And after that, the only person that we have to pay for is Kevin Love for 1 more year. Then we got Jimmy
Duncan.
Butler, and then Duncan and Tyler Hero. And
all right, I got a hot take, and I'm done. Now these guys have a healthy relationship for the Trailblazers. Don't be surprised if Dame gets talked about as far as going to the Heat.
Yeah, no.
CT, what did I say?
Don't be surprised.
Hold on, I posted this cue. Let me show you a week ago.
He can't do that though. I don't think
it doesn't matter. History. You can look at the history. He has pulled a lot of players and done a lot of deals with Portland Trailblazers over the past.
I agree, and I think if y'all lose,
well, we need a point guard next year anyway to go with Gabe Vincent.
Justin Winslow was there.
What does that say? What does that say? A month ago.
I don't know. I can't
future announcement.
It said future announcement: the Miami Heat have traded Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, Gabe Vincent, and Duncan Robinson, a few picks and some cash to Portland for Dame. And that was a month ago. That was just me practicing.
He trying to call shots.
I'm thinking that shit in existence, my boy, because that makes sense. That makes sense.
But Dame then gets the KD treatment if he goes to Miami.
Why? Jimmy
you
Butler.
You gotta work.
Yeah, like
don't matter.
Why would he ain't finna get there? He ain't finna come.
So the guy who historically was saying I'm not ring chasing with the rest of these motherfuckers is now a ring chaser.
So let me ask you this: you can't say that because technically we ain't even supposed to be there. So even if we won this year, niggas are not about to look at us and be like, "Oh, they're going right back."
Yeah, but it's still gonna be projected.
We're still gonna be projected to get beat by Boston next year, get beat by the Cavs.
Yeah,
because they're still gonna look at us as like we ain't
Philly and Boston,
Philly,
Milwaukee, and Boston.
So like if anything, niggas will be like, "Why would Dame go there? They ain't finna win." All right.
I don't know if that takes place. I think if Dame goes there, regardless if y'all win or lose, that instantly bumps y'all to a 2 spot.
Hell no.
We had won. We were 1 last year.
But you weren't 1 this year.
It would not bump us to a 2.
Man, you weren't 1 this year, so they can't.
We should have been a 1.
But let me ask you this:
the year y'all went to the bubble, y'all was 1.
We would automatically be a 4 or a 5 because Giannis
or a year after that,
getting the first seed. The MVP of the league is still getting a 2 or 3 seed. In Boston, the 2 all first team players are getting the 3rd seed. Like we're not there. We're not going to be 1, 2, or 3 even if we win. I just don't think because they're still going to look on paper saying who's coming back collectively on these teams. And Boston still has 2 all NBA players, fucking all NBA
that can't close.
Players. But I'm saying, like, that's just that's how the league.
So after a while, what do you keep like these motherfuckers get paid to give their predictions? Do you keep getting it wrong?
But it's not predictions; it's on paper.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want your job? After a while, it's like I can't keep putting Boston up there when they have provenly shown me they can't close.
But the projections are based off the regular season, not the playoffs. If it was based off the playoffs, then it would be that way, but it's not. It's based off the
Boston started out low in the beginning of the season.
Yes, but they're going to look at as like, what is Boston supposed to do this year in the regular season? What did they do last year in the regular season? You feel me? And that's where
all I'm saying is they've gotten it wrong, right? Because they started off low this year, and they still ended up.
How low though?
I think
they were definitely only 3 or 4, and they were beyond
4.
They were 3, and that's not too low because you got the future MVP.
But they were beyond 4 at some point. I just can't recall exactly. Yeah, Boston was beyond 4.
Probably the first 2 games.
Nah, you thinking about last year, Flip.
No, I'm thinking of this year.
Yeah, not this year.
Nah, they spent a lot of the year at 1.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Fight for 1.
Yeah, they did.
Fighting for
Milwaukee went on a crazy win streak.
They crawled their way up to 2. 76ers were 1 for a while. 76ers were 1 for a very long while.
No, I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, and then the Bucks overtook
I know
the 76ers.
I know Boston had the most
high.
wins by like 15 at one point.
They may not have been beyond 4.
I
can't remember exactly.
They started the season real hot.
Yeah, they was killing.
But regardless, who ain't gave they hit-ems?
Mount.
Mount the only one, and I ain't gave mine yet either.
Did. Oh, I didn't. Did I give mine?
No. I know you was Jimmy. You was
I didn't give mine.
I said the league.
You said the league.
With shuffling coaches.
Oh right. And they all was top coaches. Top 5 coaches.
Yeah, I know.
Nick Nurse.
I got Joe Mazzulla hitting the showers for getting beat by Jimmy in college.
College.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Man, I would have an ultimate hatred for Jimmy Butler, boy. That nigga ruined all my chances.
You think he'll be the coach next year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd do bad.
He's gonna be a coach for the Cavs. They're gonna fire JB Bickerstaff.
No, they're gonna re-extend him for the Celtics because, in my opinion, why would you not?
You better stop playing.
It's not his fault that they lost. Them niggas
at this point, Cliff,
man, that nigga stood on the sideline with his hands in his pockets, looking goofy as what's the one dude that stepped down as head coach and went to the office?
Brad Stevens?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Brad Stevens had a nice little track record, though.
He did.
Yeah, I can't even...
All right, y'all, I'm about to...
Yeah, who's your hit-ems, Mount?
Ja Morant. All these wellness checks ain't good for business, bro.
Oh, my God. You need a wellness check. Still talk about that nigga.
My hit-ems is going to... Michelle...
Obama?
Michelle Mike Shaw from the block.
Who?
Yo block?
Mike Shaw Johnson. Andrew Wiggins' wife. Cause you ruined my nigga.
Oh.
You ruined her! Or him! You dirty...
Yo,
you ruined my nigga! Hit the showers. Alone. You fucking bop.
Who y'all got on this Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight?
I'm going Arrow.
Errol Spence and 3.
Oh no, I'm
going Arrow. Depending on what kind of fight Terrence Crawford fight, but I don't think he fights the proper fight to get the dub against Arrow. I think his ego takes him into a slugfest, and I think he gets.
So, do you think either one of them want to see Shakur?
Well, they're 2 weight classes apart. Shakur's 135.
But niggas ain't scared to meet up.
From 135 to 137, Shakur is not coming up to Arrow, or Terrence Crawford will not be around by no means when Shakur gets up to that weight, if he does.
But I'm saying, you don't think they would go down?
Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford? They say Errol Spence walks around close to 200, and he drops down to 147.
Damn.
He's not going to 135 or 140 to meet you in the middle.
But so, in my
and
opinion,
they're older. Shakur's only 24. They're 33 and 35.
Niggas gonna fight. Who else are these niggas gonna fight?
They would have to get Shakur mad enough to go
Who
up.
else these niggas gonna fight though? These niggas can beat everybody. These niggas gotta fight each other.
You either retire, because this is going to be more than one fight. This is going to be at least a two fight. I would say you may see a trilogy, but it depends on how the second fight goes. But it's going to be at least two fight. After that, at 35 years old, even though Terrence Crawford hadn't taken a ton of damage, it's about time to think about retiring. Do you want to move up to 154 and try to clear out that? I don't think so.
I would.
Well, no, he said he wanted to fight Jamal Charlo after this.
I would fight every nigga until
That's 154. So Terrence Crawford apparently plans to move to 154. Errol Spence is already, I think once he gets undisputed, if he wins, he gets all the belts.
So
I
do you
think
think
see
Devin
him move
Haney
up as
wants
well.
to see Tank?
No, not after that Loma fight. He got hit too much. Loma even said it. Loma said that Devin Haney Tank fight will never happen because I showed Haney what level you're actually on.
Yeah, he can be tagged, and Tank gonna tag that ass.
Period. So yeah, I don't think we see that. Right. I mean, it's possible, but yeah, we out. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell that motherfucker to troll. Yeah, we'll be back Wednesday. Ain't no fights coming on this weekend or nothing, unless we find something.
Unless you wanna do like a little quick recap.
We could do something on Saturday, especially with a lot of the football and other shit going on.
Yeah.
But shit, football pie is about to be back underway here in the next 2-3
I know we
weeks.
Gotta warm it up, baby.
You right.
We gotta warm it up.
I'm not against that. Y'all may catch us on Saturday, so keep your eye out. But we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all be safe.
Yeah. You're gonna catch me 1 or 2.